We are under the bright lights tonight as MLB Network welcomes you to this presentation of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim and the Los Angeles Dodgers. Going to be an interesting contrast and goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Clayton Kershaw for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
Coming to the plate now, Ian Kinsler. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. But this will be speared at third, and that was self-defense all the way. One gone. And with that, let's take a look at the Angels starting lineup. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, you always have to beware of Mike Trout. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
You think there's any justice in the game, watch those two at-bats. Both of them hit on the absolute screws. One's right at one guy, and then one's a single. Go figure.
Here's Justin Upton now. Trout leads off first with one away. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Dan, this is an offensive player's dream to have Carl Dixon behind the dish. He is tight on the corners.
He is, D-Row, and listen, he makes you bring the ball into the strike zone. Normally, high scoring of games when Carl's behind the dish.
Peterson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. Ready now for L.A., Shohei Ohtani, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Line toward right center. And he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Worth a second look here as this is a beauty to end the inning. It's on to the bottom of the first. No score on MLB Network. Shohei Ohtani, the right-hander from Japan, will get the starting assignment in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Well, he's what you call a solid starter, Matt. Most of the time, he's going to keep you in games and eat up innings. Sometimes he's more dominant than that, and occasionally he'll get hit around a little bit, but if he attacks hitters and throws quality strikes in this one, he's going to be just fine.
And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out. Here's Corey Seager.
Batting second.
Fly ball out to straightaway right. Calhoun has a read on it. 2 down. Next for the Dodgers, Justin Turner. First cuts for him here with the bases open and 2 away. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. Behind 0-2 now. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. Here's Albert now. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's a .375 hitter. He's also been a strikeout victim 6 times. One strike to Pujols. High and deep down the left field line. Peterson is after it, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Batting sixth, right fielder.
And now for the Angels, Cole Calhoun. First offering on its way. And he bunched him up a bit as this is lined softly over first. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Well, that's got to be frustrating right there. You execute a pitch, a nice, good pitch right there. Batter's able to get a little lucky, stayed through it, caught it off the end of the bat. Not his best swing, but he's able to find a hole in the outfield.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away. High set by Kershaw. Now the pitch. Down the third baseline. Ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. Turner has a play. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
Batting 8th, third baseman number 7.
At the plate, Zach Kozar. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's gone just 2 for 13. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Hit hard down the left field line, but this is foul near the seats. Oh, 0-1. Here it comes. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone and foul, though it had the home run distance. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Hit down the third baseline.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
The next 0-2. Hot shot down the line, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. No score here as we play inning number 2. Into the corner and slicing foul. This is line to left. Well, this is right to him in left as he hardly has to move as he handles it for the final out. Angels leave one. We'll go to the bottom of the second. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Cody Bellinger becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Behind 0-2 now. Puig with a big swing, but he got out in front a bit too much, and this is a foul ball. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Now the 1-0. is looked at for the first strike. Now the 1-1 pitch. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouled off. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this. Digging in now, Martin Maldonado, as we are all set to begin the 3rd inning in this one. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. The windup and the 0-1. Hit on the ground to 3rd. Turner has it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd.
The batter, number 3, second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
Striding in once again, Ian Kinsler hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. First delivery to him on the way. Hit to short. Seager has it. Throw on to first takes care of Kinsler here for out number 2.
The center fielder, number 27, Mike Trout.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Mike Trout, a base hit in his first trip. Here comes the first pitch. Hit sharply toward the right side. Puig is there, and it's a very quick end. Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck outside last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
It's down for extra bases, and the Dodgers have their first hit of the game. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Man, that swing looked like self-defense than a real quality swing. But, hey, he muscled it out there, and it was enough to get him safely to second. Those are the kind of hits that will drive you nuts as a pitcher.
Popped him up. Maldonado is under it. Makes the play, 1 away. The pitcher, Clayton Kershaw, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation, so let's see if that is indeed on right here. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
All right, as a hitter right here, you got to know he's throwing you tough pitches. He does not want to miss over the heart of the plate. That's when you step out, regroup, maybe sit over the heart of the plate, knowing that he's trying to execute so well, he might miss right down the middle.
And he pours this one in at the letters, 0-1.
You know, if I'm the hitter right here, I'm like, okay, you want to come get some early in the count? I was about to wait you out, but now game on.
Swing and a miss as he ran that in on him. A ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And the throw to first ends the inning. Digging in to try it again, Justin Upton. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Here's a shot to left field and deep. Look at this. And gone. An absolute bomb. Certainly a tape measure shot there as we take a look at it with our show track technology. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity, so it comes as no surprise that it carried as far as it did. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. And it's gone as they add still another. In now, Albert Pujols. Now that ball is smoked. Carrying to deep left. Around first, digging for 2. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Left fielder really never had a chance at that one at all. It was over his head before he knew it, bouncing off the base of the wall for an easy double. Those are the kind of shots anyone would feel good about.
Here comes the first pitch. Back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And they'll put the brakes on at third. Runners at the corners with nobody out.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard single up the middle.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
Stepping in now, Andrelton Simmons. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Peterson is there. Let's see if they try it. And he might have thought about it at third, but with one away, decides not to risk it.
Third baseman number
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Zach Cozart. And their runners at the corners now. He's set. Here it comes. Hit hard back up the middle. And that is through into center field. A base hit. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run's in to score from third. It's a 3-0 game.
now batting.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. Back goes Peterson, but he can't get to this one. It's off the wall. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So it's second and third with one gone now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Ian Kinsler.
When this thing left the bat, I thought it had 3-run homer written all over it, but it bounces off the wall, so only one run scores. And now a chance for his buddy to return the favor and bring in one or maybe two.
Puig is there. Let's see if they test it. And not in time as the run scores. Here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Line toward the gap in left center. And the Angels just won't let up, as this is going to be good for extra bases.
Some guys just lay back and watch that first pitch go by no matter what. Work the count, make the pitcher waste a few pitches, but when he serves up a fastball like this on the first pitch, it's hard not to go after it. And that's just what he does. He jumped all over it.
Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. Just missed a home run to the deepest part of the yard. It's off the wall. The runner scores from second.
Hey, Dero, there's a prime example of a little ambush piece, right? Come up there looking to hit right off the get-go. First pitch comes in, whack, base hit.
Yeah, you want to know if this guy was ready to go? He had a game plan. Hashtag ambush. Here we go now.
Tom Kohler answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And this will get all the way out toward the 375 sign now. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run will score on the play as well.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. That gets down, and the inning will continue. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second, make it 9-0.
Dan, you know what? You like to see that from an offense. When you have a guy in scoring position, there's no sense in waiting around. He saw a pitch he liked right there, and he went after it.
He did, Dero, and I think that's what most hitters do. They come up with guys looking for a pitch to hit, and he didn't wait around and got that bat hit started.
Cole Calhoun will stand in now, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one.
Well, even though these two teams are in different leagues, they do play each other every year because of the crosstown rivalry, and it's always pretty fun.
Yeah, and for the players, Matt, they love it. Not only is there more on the line than usual, like bragging rights, but they're not having to stay at hotels and all of that. It's just like a normal home game where they're driving to a different ballpark. Hey, not a bad way to start the nightcap. 3 at-bats, 3 base hits, Dero.
Yeah, the pressure falls off you after you go 1 for 1. 2 for 2, all smiles. 3 for 3, get the party started.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Oh, look at Turner, and give it up on a phenomenal first pitch of the at-bat. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it. Fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Lifted the other way out to left center. And this is taken in by Upton for the first out. Ready for another chance. Justin Turner looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. 0-1 the count. The pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. A breaking ball taken on the inside corner.
Hey, I watched Tom Glavine master throwing changeups inside to right-handed batters and getting them to pull it foul. If this guy can command that front hip curveball, he's going to go to it all game.
And another foul ball. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
Well, you can tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Lays off again, and it's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Digging in and looking for more, Zach Cozart. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. There's a huge swing by Cozart and a drive to deep left field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second. That's through for a base hit, his second of the ball game.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler, as he'll pick on the first pitch and line one back up the middle, and that's a base hit. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Mike Trout hoping to build off that RBI double from his last plate appearance. From the stretch, drive to left. Peterson is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Justin Upton. So far 2 for 3 in this one. From the stretch. And he'll just fight this one off as it's chopped foul. Here comes the 0-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that. And now is Yasiel Puig. He'll start things out here in the home fifth, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. A 1-1 count to Puig. And that's taken for a called strike 2. And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. Stepping into the box, Jock Peterson comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that misses ball 1. We were expecting a pitcher's duel in this one, but it's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far. Kershaw hasn't had his best stuff today.
Well, D-Row, this is the case of where it looks like the power pitcher is winning out this afternoon. Overpowering stuff from one side. On the other hand, a control pitcher that's having a rough go.
It goes to show you why everybody's so enamored with velocity. When you're a power guy, you can miss over the heart of the plate when you don't get that solid contact. As a finesse guy, if you're not spotting up, damage.
Number 9, Yasmani Grandal.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. No balls and 1 strike. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Comes right after him with a fastball for a strike. Here's his splitter that's taken for a ball, 1-1. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
Hey, this guy is 1 strike away from absolutely cruising through the first 5 innings. No need to even warm up the bullpen the way this guy's pounding the zone.
Tapped up the first baseline. That winds up foul. Peterson is off at first with 2 away. And he fouls this one off. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
Tough to take a pitch like that right there, especially in a 1-2 count. You almost get in that auto swing mode. Great job to work the count back to even.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball. Next up, the two-way Japanese import, Shohei Ohtani. 4th plate appearance for him tonight, and why not? He's been in control all game long. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Taylor is there. Makes the play, 1 away. Digging in and looking for more, Albert Pujols. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Hard on the ground towards short. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
Into the box, Cole Calhoun. And he puts it on the ground to second. To second for 1. On to first as they get the double play to get him out. Austin Barnes is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. Not cheated on that swing, but the splitters by him 0-2.
You know, you don't face too many guys that have thrown a nasty splitter like he has today. He's had this lineup off balance all game with that pitch.
The 1-2 gets him looking at the knees for the strikeout. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Chris Taylor. He went down on strikes last time up, and it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-1. The knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
Got him, and he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Ready once again, Corey Seager. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Corey Seager.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 at a pitch that catches the outside corner.
This offense is going to have to find a way to get going.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will. Ross Stripling comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit on the ground to 3rd. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Trying to pick things up where we left off, Zach Kozar. He went deep last time up.
And that last at bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to.
High and deep to left center field. Back goes Peterson at the track, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And he is into second with a double, his third hit of the night.
Now batting.
Sometimes you got to pull out the ambush tactic. You don't know what the best pitch is going to be. 0-0 right there. Get me a knock through the left side.
First pitch of the at-bat. Skied into straightaway right. Puig's got a read on it. He makes the play. Runner tags and hits for third. And they've got him hung up out there between second and third. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a striding in once again, Justin Turner. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Sent on the ground out to second. Kinsler's there for it, and that's out number one. So that'll bring in the National League rookie home run record holder Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Strike one to start the at-bat. Strike two on the curveball. 0-2.
Well, he got the leadoff guy in the inning on a ground out. And now he's 0-2 to start this at bat. He looks really sharp so far to start the seventh.
So he got him swinging. Cody Bellinger becomes out number 2 this inning. That's hit to short. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 8 in a row he's set down in this. Here's the second baseman, Ian Kinsler. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First offering on its way. Line drive to left. And that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night. So it's a good start for the Halos as their leadoff hitter reaches base. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Mike Trout hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And he goes the other way, but he got a lot of it deep down the line. And it'll fade just at the end and winds up a long foul ball. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty D, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Here's a looping fly ball out to right, and that's in there, base hit, and a relay to the plate, and not in time as the run scores.
I mean, that had to feel good right there, Dan. That's his third RBI of the game and extends his team's lead. They might have this one locked up.
Well, I'd say those are always big, those add-on insurance runs. Big RBI right there for a little bit more breathing room.
Ready with the 0-1. Pulled toward right center field. On the move is Taylor. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. Here's Albert now. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Sends that one out of play for strike one.
This has been a rough inning for him on the mound, but now after that sac fly, he's got to reset. No one on base, so just get 2 more outs and let your teammates try to pick you up with the bats.
This one's down to third. Forsythe, relay to first in time, and just like. Here's Jock Peterson now. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And this is low, ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
Fouled off. Two and two. Here now the 2-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Here comes the first pitch.
Base
hit, line drive into the corner. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he is in at second base with a one-out double.
Just an absolute laser that time, screaming off the bat, if you will. And Show Track tells us it went out at 112 miles an hour. Those are the line drives you can hear as they go by.
Standing in now, Logan Forsythe. Trout is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. Matt Kemp will look to provide a little 2-out thunder off the bench as he'll hit with a runner at second and 2 away.
0-1 the count.
Popped high in the air. Pujols waits on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over.
Now pitching.
Nighttime shot of the sprawling city of Los Angeles. We're back on MLB Network. Scott Alexander enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is. Bounce to the right into the loaded-up infield. And he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
Up next for the Angels.
In now is Andrelton Simmons, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. This one's down to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw gets him, 2 down. Ready for another shot now. Zach Kozar. He doubled his last time through. First pitch on its way. Line drive to center field. And that'll get down out there for extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Ready for another chance. Martin Maldonado, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. They get him at home plate. Now back to the top of the Dodgers order. Digging in, Chris Taylor. He's going to lead things off in their half of the ninth as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out. And over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
Throw on to first, in time, 1 away. Digging in once again, Corey Seager. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. Starts him with a breaking ball this time, misses down and in for a ball, 1-0. The 1-0. A ball and a strike now. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. That's lifted the other way out to left. Upton's under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Justin Turner. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the ninth as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
And this will be a called strike 2, and trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And that one stayed too low apparently.
Well, you don't want to get caught looking for the final out. That's a tough pitch to lay off. Impressive that he did.
Throw to first here is going to be in time as the Angels get a complete game shutout from their starter as this